The Battle of the Cameramen from Scream. That is right. It is now time for it. I'm wearing my Ghostface Fighter in the Night t-shirt, as you guys can see. This is going to be a fun one because you got Kenny the cameraman for Gale in Scream 1, and then Joel, the cameraman for Gale in Scream 2. Of course, Scream 2 is my favorite sequel in the franchise, followed by 4 and 3. Uh, 5, and then 6 being the last one. 6 not being so good, but the only highlight of that film was Kirby. But going into with Joel, the cameraman, played by E.W. Earl Brown. I think that's who it is, if I remember correctly. Uh, he brought a lot of fun to that character of Kenny. I loved it. The part uh, where it was like Radcliffe Sidney gets attacked. It's not supposed to be really funny the way Gail says it, but she says, "Kenny, I know you're 50 pounds overweight, but please interpret that. Move your fat tub of lord ass now." And she rips out the microphone out of his hand, and Jesus the camera. My name ain't Jesus. Stuff like that. It was really really fun. Um, I think another one of the big funny moments with him is when they are at the police station after Sidney does get attacked, and are there any more donuts in there? Fun stuff. And it's just the way Gail slaps him across the face during broad daylight at Woodsboro High. Jesus Christ. An innocent man on death row, killer's journalist, tell me I'm dreaming. And she kind of Gail kind of slaps him right across the face. Do you know what that'll do for my book sales? The one of the funniest parts is behind the scenes with Kenny, with the actor that plays him, was when it was him and Sydney are in the van, and the way they had to reenact that out, like, behind you kid, behind you, oh, behind you, like that, behind you kid, behind you. Very funny stuff. Kenny can't stop being funny in this film. But I mean, he was great. I loved him. Uh, just the humor that he brought. You know, that the actor brought to the character. E.W. Brown brought to the character, and I know I'm probably misplacing the name, but I know it's Earl Brown, Earl Brown, or E.W. Earl Brown, or something like that. But then we get to Joel, the cameraman, and I think it's Dwayne Martin that plays Joel, the cameraman. Let me see. Let me look that up here really, really quick here, just to see. Um, yeah, Joel, the cameraman. Joel, the cameraman. And they don't really say. Dwayne Martin plays Joel, the cameraman. Dwayne Martin, so I was right. Dwayne Martin. He arrives on scene at Windsor College. They send them to meet Gail there. So he had a lot of fun moments. I love the moment when Gail introduces Cotton to Sydney, or Sydney to Cotton, and the way Sydney pretty much hits Gail right in the face like she did in the first film. And when Holly says, "Did you get that on film?" "Yes, I got that on film." And just some great stuff. Of course, Kenny didn't make it out of Scream 1. He was killed. Joel did survive it. Because he left in the cab to tell Gail, "You need to get your head examined." Um, it just, the other scene I really liked him in was when they're all at the tree. It was Dewey, Randy, Gail, and him at the sitting at a bench by a tree. It's right before Ghostface calls, um, and right when Gail was naming off, like, there are more killers besides the home stretch. I think that's how she says it. Uh, it was Henry, Tatum, my cameraman, right when she says my cameraman, he just panics. I don't need to hear about some dead cameraman. I'm warning him, Verborn, from vacating this premises and stuff like that. Just very, very funny stuff. And I love the part where, Joel is with the Woodsboro Murders book by Gail Weathers, and he's up against the back of the van, and he's got, I think, his foot like up against the back of it, the heel of his foot right up in the back of it, and he's just reading the book, and he's looking around, just some fun stuff, man. But at the end of the day, it is so hard to figure out, you know, who is the actual winner of this, and it's so tough because both the Scream cameramen from 1 and 2 are funny. They have their humor sides. Of course, one difference is one lives and the other one dies. I like Joel. I like Scream 2 a lot. But, when it comes to Kenny the cameraman, I think those moments are really fun. So I'm going to have to go ahead. And it's really tough to think about it because this is my pick. I'm just thinking right now, who do I like more, Joel or Kenny the cameraman? I always like that. I always liked Joel. I always liked Kenny the cameraman, but I like Joel too. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, for the sake of this matchup, I'm gonna have to say Joel. I really love the character. I think he brought a lot to it. I think Dwayne Martin brought a lot to the character. I mean, no, nothing against Earl W. Brown, but I just like the fact that he was the one that got in the cab, left. He comes back after the aftermath, and he's all for filming Gail while she does the reporting before she ends up knowing that Dewey's alive, and she takes off in the paramedics with Dewey, and then Joel's left to do it all on his own, cameraman, and do the talking, and they go up to Cotton and stuff right before. Right after they had talked to Sidney, when Sidney says, well, talk to Cotton, he's the hero. I thought it was a great move what they did with Joel and that. And, yeah, so let me know in the comments below, who do you like more, Kenny or Joel? The Scream men of the Scream franchise. What a great battle I picked out here tonight. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care, and see you guys back in the next one.